Welcome back to our 100% playthrough of DooM 2016 on PlayStation 5, Ultraviolence difficulty. In today's episode, we are finally tackling Map 9, the Lazarus Labs. Now, I will give a caveat to this. I have great PTSD when it comes to this map, because if you followed the channel, much earlier on when we were still on PlayStation 4, this is the level that ended our entire run of DooM 2016. And the reason being, when you get partway through the map, the loading screen changes. Once that happens, if you attempt to restart the mission because you've missed something, it will restart to where the loading screen changed partway through the level. So in our case, we had missed one of the collectibles in the early part of the map, so our only option was to finish the level, restart it, and do it again getting everything. The trouble then was if you do that, the Rune Trials are already complete, and you cannot recomplete them. So we were literally stuck and had to restart the game. So I'm going to tackle it a bit differently this time. If there is something by the end that we do miss, I will restart the map, record us getting it, and I'll splice it into the video where it is supposed to be, so that when you watch it all the way through, you will not miss anything as you go from start to finish. So that way we're covered either way. With that said, let's go ahead and get into it. So right off the bat in this map, we have a ton of secrets, as you can see. That's what ended up biting us. We also have 4 elite guards, 1 Argent Cell, 1 field drone, 2 Rune Trials. And our challenges are actually very tough in this one. So you have to do 5 different glory kills on shotgun soldiers. You also have to kill 8 demons with a single shot. That's the tough one because there's very few places in this map you can do that. The other one is play a game of demon destruction. That's near the end. So with all that said, let's go ahead and start. So we just got off the lift, the cutscene played. If you couldn't tell, this is actually already a restarted version of the map. So let's go ahead and get the health. Basically, Samuel Hayden just told us what the Lazarus lab is, and that the Helix Stone is here. And let's move forward.
It is not a mistake that he has come into our possession. The demons prophesied his return. If he awakes, it could jeopardize the entire mission, for he is the only one who can stand against them.
Dang right. It seems like you don't want someone to, stop the demons from turning all of your co-workers into Swiss cheese and body parts. Olivia, starting to think Samuel Hayden was right about you. So right off the bat, let's go ahead and grab the Codex and move on. Now,
attention to all Lazarus personnel. There will be an open forum to resolve any questions or concerns on the initiative to weaponize the demons. Report to the chapel at 1400 hours. Please save your word before attending.
Sigil be danged. Tell me you do not see the sigil symbol there, even though this predated sigil by quite a few years.
If you're losing faith, do not influence others. Be strong and accept the consequences.
Alright, so down here, this is one of the rooms that's good for getting your 8 kills with 1 shot. Problem is we don't have ammo, so let's go ahead and run past everything, because back here should be an ammo supply cache. Let's go ahead and get it. That way we can switch to our Gauss cannon, line everyone up. Ideally wait until we have at least 8 of them. This is much easier if you have the BFG, unfortunately we don't. Right now we're just trying to get this challenge done. So again, let's get everyone together. Come on. I figured that wouldn't be enough. Alright, That's okay. There is a few other spots we can attempt it. Hopefully by then we'll have BFG blast ray to use. For now, let's just take them out and do it the old-fashioned way. Shotgun soldiers, we need you for the challenge. So let's do face on you. For you, let's do death from above. Maybe. There we go. So there's 2 different types of glory kills. And unwilling, will your way out of here. Let's move on. Of course, our demon brother had to be here. Unfortunately, he's just as weak to the chainsaw. And with that said, this area secure. And that guy, or imp, absolutely getting crushed by the elevator. I'm sorry, but you have no sympathy for me. You've ended too many of our runs. Let's move on. So up here is going to be our first secret, as well as our first ambush. So get ready. We'll get the Megasphere, and let's go ahead and get this thing kick-started. This is a rough one.
Demonic presence at unsafe levels. Lockdown in effect.
Mainly because of the platforming. It's definitely not because of the Revenants that can't ever hit anything. Yes, I know they're here. No, I don't care. Alright. So, let's go ahead and get this party started. Rocket launcher with the ray. Let's go ahead and get used to it, because there's going to be an upcoming Rune Trial that is absolutely going to demand we be good with the rocket launcher. Because in my opinion, it is the hardest one of the entire game. At least as far of the game as I've seen so far. Okay, different glory kill. There we go. That's 3 of 5. I don't know how in the world you survived that, but take a hike. Sniper. Let's go ahead. Revenant, are you doing a dance for us? What in the world are you even doing in life? Alright, shotgun soldier from behind. There's 4 of 5 glory kills. And the Hulk has arrived. And the Hulk is gone. He brought a friend. Unfortunately, his friend didn't stay around any longer. Alright. So still running on max ammo for everything. Main thing is just getting rid of all these imp snipers. They're the real pain in the butt here. I don't even want to glory kill you, Revenant. You're not even worth the time. I mean, at some point I'll have to, I guess. You're the one I'm really after. Come on, Mancubus. Because right down here, we can get a hologram, some more health. Let's get back up. Throw a hologram down, just to confuse everything. And 1 Revenant down, just to get our health up. It's the only reason. You did it for us. We didn't do it for you. Because gosh knows you can't hit anything. Seriously, Doom 2 would be so ashamed. And there is that challenge complete. 5 glory kills on the shotgun soldier. Are you really the only thing left? I'm starting to think you are. Well, if that's the case, I guess we need to do something about this. How do you think we should handle a Revenant in Doom 2016? I mean, it's definitely not worth the double-barrel shotgun. I mean, this seems a bit more appropriate for the Revenant. What do you think? You think this is a bit too overkill? Maybe it's still too overkill. Oh, I think so.
Demonic presence eliminated. Lockdown disengaged.
Sorry, buddy, but you need to learn from the Hell Knight how to improve over time. Alright, so with this secure, let's go ahead and scoop up all the health, all the armor, before we leave here. bunch of unwilling just come storming in for the heck of it. And we show them the door.
Volunteers are currently needed for the UAC's exciting new Revenant research program. Expand your potential.
I think your Revenant research program could use some work. So over here on the other side of the elevator, there's a panel we can push out. And this is going to be the next secret and Elite Guard number 1. Since we're in a rare quiet place in this map, also Codex. Since we are in a rare quiet place, let's go ahead and do our upgrades if there's anything we need to handle. Like in this case, let's go ahead and upgrade that pistol just for the heck of it. I mean, we have so many points, it really doesn't matter. There we go. For the mastery, 15 headshot kills with charged energy shots. Okay. And it basically just makes it more powerful. Rocket launcher, you could use some help. For its mastery, kill 5 summoners with the lock on. Okay. Easy enough. And let's make sure there's no prayer suit upgrades we need to deal with. We've got 1 point. We need 2 for that. And 1 for this. I guess we'll do 1. There we go. So just like that, we are at 1 challenge complete, 2 secrets, 1 elite guard. Let's continue.
Volunteers are currently needed for the UAC's exciting new Revenant research program.
Alright, this time across the way through the maintenance store, and let's continue.
Olivia activated the Hell Wave from somewhere inside this facility. I did hope she could rise above their influence. I was wrong. She proved to be weaker than I thought she'd be.
Well, I think you're right about that. Let's go ahead and pop a field drone. At this point, it doesn't really matter what we get. We're not really going to use it. Alright, mobile turret back on. And we finally have 1 BFG shot. Safeguard that thing with your life. Because that Earth challenge is going to be a pain to get without it. Alright, at this point it looks like a dead end. It feels like a dead end. But no, it's not a dead end. Yeah, you go up. There we go. Alright, just like that, we're out of there. Get us some armor. This area is locked. There's some fuel for our chainsaw. And let's continue on. If you're quick enough, you can see him. Unfortunately, we weren't quick enough. But it is a little bit of an Easter egg. If you are fast enough to get around the corner, you actually can see what came out of that gigantic vial right there. Don't worry, we're going to see it up close soon. And don't worry, if you didn't catch what it was, you'll be seeing it by the end of the level. Foreshadowing. Alright, possessed. Beat it. You too. Thanks for coming. Anyone else? Hulk? Come on now. Especially you, shield person. It's called suppressing fire. And it got you. Just like we're getting the possessed. And this area is secure. Yes. Make sure. Switch our grenades here. All clear. Alright. At that point, grab data log off the counter here by the corpse. And in the middle of the hallway, there's a vent we can knock out. Literally knock out, because we don't know how to just take things off of hinges. And in here is where that giant monstrosity came from. As well as an Automap. Now, if any of you have not played this level or this game, let's take a little quiz. All the classic enemies, all the classic DooM enemies in the entire franchise, and we've seen all but the 2 boss monsters. What do you think came out of that giant test tube? Just based on the shape alone. Keep that in mind for future reference. We will be seeing it before the day is over. And let's go ahead and retreat. Now we have the Automap. Let's make sure that there is nothing important we miss before we leave here. Because once you leave, you're pretty much locked out. It looks like there's something there. And nothing else that we've passed so far. So we do need to get whatever this item is. To our right. Let's go. Actually, I believe that's the Rune Trial. It's further on up ahead. Yep, that's the Rune Trial symbol. Okay. So if we continue forward through the green door where the Hell Knight was, you can see the Rune Trial is right in this room, but it's locked. To get to it, we need to go through the floor. So kick that out. That's another one of our secrets. Get the armor. And now we can pop up into the room. Now we're in, and I will warn you, this is, in my opinion, the hardest Rune Trial in the entire game. It literally took, I think, 13 tries last time we got this one. So be ready. If you're great with the rocket launcher, then you've probably got a good chance, but they absolutely swarm you with this one. So basically, you have 14 enemies to kill. They are all mid to high tier enemies. You have a rocket launcher, and nothing you kill gives you health. So here we go. Alright, here we go. Let's go ahead and take out the Shotgun Soldier, as well as work on the Cacodemon that's floating around in the middle. It is very good about getting you pinned in and literally popping right in your face so you shoot yourself with the rocket launcher. So proceed with caution and melee as soon as you can. Once he goes down, Hell Knight's going to spawn in from both corners. Go ahead and give them the business, keeping them at as much range as we can. Usually a direct hit will stun them. Otherwise, keep up the acrobatics. And try to pin the Hell Knights in one of these long corridors. Luckily, they give us some ammo to work with. And flurry kill as soon as you can. Get one out. Take care of the snipers. And let's get rid of the other one before he can get too close. At that point, you'll see we have two Spectres join the party. First ones of the entire game. Shoot them in the back as soon as they go by. Keep up the bombardment, and just like that, only 2 enemies left. They're going to be imps. Done. Whew. In my opinion, easily the hardest Rune Trial so far, without a doubt. Let's move on. So to head out, let's go through the door using the keypad and continue on our way. At this point, we're at 1 challenge done, 3 secrets, 1 elite guard, 1 field drone, 1 Rune Trial. Shotgun Soldier, beat it. And all of you can go to siege mode, ready, and fire. They absolutely do not want to give us that 8 kills with 1 shot, no matter what the case today. That might be one we have to reload in after the fact, when we actually have BFG blasts. Alright, so we have a door on the side that doesn't open. Some shotgun soldiers watching some action going on in the middle. And I am not really sure what that grenade does. What in the heck? Is it like a stun grenade, I think? I'm actually not sure. Okay, we might not want to use that just to be safe. Now in here we can go ahead and get health, armor, and boost our health all the way up with the terminal. At this point, let's go crash the Cyber Mancubus creating party down here. as we can see them being made. So let's go over to the side and down the hole. Be ready for
Demonic
ambush
presence
number 2.
at unsafe levels. Lockdown in effect.
Now let's see if we can't get 8 enemies clustered together here with our one and only BFG shot. Let's just run circles around just like we did in the classic games. Kind of funnel everything together here. Again, come on to the middle, everyone. Water's fine. Or I guess everything will just end fight. I guess that works too. At this point, we haven't even fired a shot. Basically, everything had been taking themselves out for us. That did it. That's what we were hoping for. So basically, just cluster everything up in the middle, use the BFG, and that challenge is done. Now let's do some cleanup work. Shotgun soldier out. Bomb the shield brother. Hit him before he can do anything. Also hit the Mancubus. And shotgun soldiers, we don't need you for the challenge anymore, so you are disposable. Show them what for. Light up the air Mancubus. Try to hide in the back. This is not a sniping map, buddy. Get lost. And what the heck? We haven't grabbed the quad damage yet. Let's end it in style. Hey, buddy. Hi. Hey, Hulk. You're a bit late. Both of you. Stop. In the name of love. All 3 of you. Anyone else? Something wants to. Let me guess. Another random imp. Bingo. Okay. If Mancubus and Hell Knights weren't doing it, you definitely aren't.
Demonic
Just like that.
presence
Checkpoint
eliminated.
reached.
Lockdown disengaged.
Let's see what we have here. We've got a summoner. In the cryotube. We've got ourselves what almost looks like the Tyrant from Resident Evil. Possibly an Easter egg right here. This one is much more formed. Hell Knight. Looks like they're either trying to clone or grow their own demons. Small test tubes are some sort of little spindly looking things. Don't think we've run across these yet. So maybe that's something that's still to come. So let's go ahead. It's clearly directing you to the green path. Again, just finishing this out, you've got Imp, Lost Soul. You alive in there? Possibly. And other Hell Knight. Now, a game wants you to go either of these 2 ways. They both connect to the same room. However, you can also go straight down the middle, because there's a switch on the left to open. And this will be a secret and elite guard number 2. Alright, get all of our armor, get all of our rockets, and let's keep it moving. Down either side, it really doesn't matter, they both connect. And you can see right there is where we connect. But we'll go ahead and take the armor while we're here. Get our ammo back up. And let's get ready to move forward. Go ahead and do a quick sweep of the Automap real quick to make sure we haven't missed anything up to this point. Because again, if you have, You cannot get it once you pass that point of no return. And you'll know what it is because the loading screen will change. Okay, so far it looks like we're good. And that has us at 4 secrets, 2 elite guards, 1 field drone, 1 Rune Trial. Both challenges done. Let's continue.
Demonic presence at unsafe levels. Lockdown in effect.
Thing tells me this is the perfect time to actually use the haste so that we can get around the demons to shoot them back. Do you mind? Thank you. Any of you mind? Thank you. We'd prefer you clear out of the room before it gets too chaotic here. We kind of got a demon party going on. The pinkies are here, the chainsaws are out, we're having a blast. Until the chainsaw runs out of juice and we gotta BFG them. Hate to do that when we don't have to. And how are you always the last one standing?
Demonic presence eliminated. Lockdown disengaged.
Alright, again, let's check our Automap. Looks like there is some things in here. A collectible and some sort of power-up to the right of where we're facing. It's over here. And over here, it looks like we have some tablets taken from hell with various inscriptions on them. This seems like a kind of place you would hide some sort of Easter egg at. In this case, we just need an item that somehow is over here. It actually looks like we can go behind the tablets. Okay, so there's no glass in here. So let's go around. Aha! So here's another secret area. And in here, if we check our map, which is not working, there we go. Looks like the artifact is going to be up top somehow. And a collectible down here. So let's jump down. And there is the first bobblehead. Collectible pop thing. This time we get Olivia Pierce model. Elite guy. And from here, let's head back out. Getting a Megasphere right there. And at that point, if we check our Automap, it looks like we have everything in this half of the level complete. Not seeing a gray, not seeing any other items. So we should be good to proceed. That means we are at 5 secrets, 2 elite guards, 1 field drone, 1 Rune Trial, 1 of the 2 collectibles, and both main challenges. So now, let's proceed. Here we go. As you can see here, now everything has changed. Notice a different loading screen. This is what we were talking about. So now, if you attempt to restart the level, it will restart you right here.
Cryos in Ligma, in Mat Dilak, Creon High, Olin Divinu.
Sure thing, buddy. So now if we restart, it'll put us right here. Let's proceed. There's the Helix Stone that we've been looking for. It is securely
Priority access only.
locked down.
Authorization required.
Hey Sam, can you kind of help us out with that? This is kind of your pet project. And let's go check this archive room. Looks like we have all sorts of slabs and gore all over the place. But if we check our Automap, we also see there's a collectible just here on the right. So, is there something special we have to do with this? everything's locked and sealed. No, it's over here more. This one. So is there something we're supposed to do special with it? So maybe the room changes, and it somehow changes with it. Because it looks like it's right there. So for now, let's just ignore it, and continue on. We have to find a way to get this field down so we can get to the Helix Stone. So let's go up the steps, follow the armor.
You should not have allowed his location to be discovered. You have failed us.
It was not me. It was Samuel. He led them to his tomb. Please, we can overcome this. I promise. The gate will be opened as planned.
Somebody's making a deal with the devil. Codex. And this is Olivia Pearson's Codex. So let's see what we do when we hit her terminal here. Remove the lock. Now we have a special room back here with all sorts of goodies. So we're at max health, max armor. Everything's good there. We've got something growing in here. And what is this? DooM Destructor. Okay. Well, apparently all you have to do is just click it and you get the challenge complete. Let's get it. Still checking out the lab. Got a coffee maker. Again, I am always going to be a sucker when it comes to Doom Cute. More specimens in jars. Almost like a Himalayan salt lamp with eyes. Some sort of artifact, maybe. More digital microscopes. And more things growing. And I don't like it. I don't know what it is, but I am not a fan. And just like that, we stumbled on the Argent Cell. Alright, so let's go ahead. Only one thing we can upgrade at this point, armor. And let's move. Again, not a fan. And this hologram is going nuts over here. Give me that. As well as the ammo. And you know you're in for a crapshoot when they're basically maxing out your health, armor, ammo, and equipment. You know crap's to hit the fan. So here we can take down the Helix containment field.
Manual security activated. All terminals now accessible.
Come on, you know it's not actually going to be that easy. Let's head back. Activate. And here we go.
The Crucible. That's what she was looking for. Vega, did you get the location?
Yes. It is located in an uncharted region of the Titan's realm, but we'll need to rupture another Argent accumulator to create the portal. The only accumulator in this sector is in specimen CD-587.
You're going to have to remove it. Once you've extracted the accumulator, it will become unstable. The ruptured casing should cause a rift strong enough to send you back to their world. We can determine your point of entry using the tether system I uploaded to your suit. Retrieving the Crucible is critical. Without it, We have no way of shutting down the well and closing the hell portal here on Mars.
Alright, so now we have a direct plan
Demonic
how to deal with
presence at
this.
unsafe levels. Lockdown in effect.
And here comes pretty much everything in the game. Let's go. You know they're not letting any of their stuff go quietly. Alright, thanks for coming, Imps. It's been a blast, literally. But we got some other things to deal with right now. Basically just run around and throw bombs at the middle. Throw a siege in there every now and then. They're literally coming apart on us. Stop, in the name of love. Again, just keep throwing bombs at the middle and you'll be fine. We're taking care of all of the nonsense up top. Occasionally the nonsense will make its way up, and we can hopefully knock some sense back into it. Hey, buddy. Hey. Nice try. But it's just a try. It's not gonna work. It's not ever gonna work. Save your breath and your ammo. Take a flop for us. Now the tomatoes here. But guess what, buddy? Unfortunately for you, we can lock on now. They absolutely are relentless today. Unfortunately, we have siege mode. Megasphere, that includes you. And why not, Imp? You can join in. Hi. Don't fall to pieces on us, mate. Imps. Deck 1, Deck 2, and Deck 3. Anyone else? One more? One more for the roads.
Demonic presence eliminated. Lockdown disengaged.
No worries. No problem. So let's go ahead, work our way around. We know this collectible's in the wall somehow. We have got to find a way to fish it out. So let's see. If we line it up, it's over here on the left somewhere. Maybe it's actually in the wall. And we have to pull it out. Let's see, we are way too far over. It's back here somewhere. Coming up. Okay, so it actually is one of the ones that are closed. So I'm guessing, probably the red one. So we can press it out. There we go. There's collectible number 2. Samuel Hayden model, toxic guy. Alright, just like that, that brings us all the way to all but 3 secrets, 1 Rune Trial left, 2 elite guards. And let's see if we see any of those things on our radar. So we have health back there. We have armor. And we don't know once we get over here. One of the secrets is going to be the classic level. That's for sure. Because we still haven't run into that yet. So let's go under the Helix Stone. You know, knowing us, let's grab the health first real quick. Which is oddly no longer accessible. Thanks, guys. I swear, this level and backtracking just does not coexist. Alright, here we go. At least we can get some armor here. And into the Citadel of Chaos. Because you knew, if it's a Doom game, there's going to be a church. You just knew it. Okay, anyone else? So they're literally sacrificing each other to make this happen. Olivia's perfectly fine with it. So, you know, we are perfectly fine if terrible things happen to her. So, we got Skull, Union Aerospace. What else do we have? Well, I'm guessing there is the ceremonial sword. Automap, help us out a little bit. Is there any collectibles we should care about? No. So let's move on. Alright, so here we can hit a switch, cycle hatch. And this is starting to look like something right out of Silent Hill. I don't know what that did, but I see an elite guard down here. So let's go ahead and grab it. This is elite guard number 3, or should be. Yep. And also, down here is something that looks like it could be the secret level right there. So we need to find where the lever is for it. Alright, so if we're checking around the side here, there it is. It is hidden among the candles. So right by the hole. Now let's jump in. Sure enough, that's exactly what it was. Alright, and come on, we all saw this coming. Tower of Babel. E2M8, 9, whatever, however far it goes. Let's be honest. Any of you who knew what this giant monster is we're chasing down, I think this kind of alleviates any doubts at this point. So, needless to say, foreshadowing. And with that done, we have everything except for 1 elite guard and 1 Rune Trial. Let's continue on. And now, to proceed forward, we just need to hit the switch to lower the platform. And we want to ride the platform up. Alright. Now that we're here, let's go ahead and call the elevator. And move forward. Alright, a few more enemies in the corridor here to deal with. As well as some very wickedly placed demons back here. Play Toro with them, and let's move it forward. So at this point, you've got inaccessible door on the left, inaccessible door on the right. Pick up the goodies, everything's open this way. And we can see down into another giant room below us. Keep working on the upgrades, keep moving. Alright, let's check the map, make sure we're not going too far, because we do have the Elite Guard and Rune Trial left. And they are still coming up.
Lazarus wave at full charge, ready for activation.
This hell wave will redirect the course of mankind. On this day, we make our contribution to their cause. Our salvation lies with them.
I pulled you from that tomb in the Caddinger Sanctum for this reason. I knew she was weak. Our work doesn't come without risks, and I released you from your prison to help mitigate those risks. I knew that in the event of a catastrophe, you'd be the only thing that could stop them.
Boop, boop, boop. And just like that, colorful lights. And whatever it is stopped for the moment. Let's go ahead and get some health. And check out what is back here. Looks like we've got some grunts. Let's go ahead and kick them out of the way here. As well as some random soldiers. I guess if you hadn't completed the challenge left, they gave you a few more at the end here. Again, take them out in close range. Bomb everything down below. And take out anything brave enough to come up here. Or dumb enough to come up here. You decide. So far so good, although I don't like the sound of what I just heard. Now over here, it looks like we have an air vent we can climb into. If we do, we can fall down. And here is going to be the last Rune Trial. At least that we can see. And the Elite Guard, both in the same room. Right by a hologram if you still needed one. So this is final Elite Guard number 4. And the last Rune Trial. Let's go. Alright, so for this one we have the Gauss Cannon. Using only the resources in the area, eliminate all targets before time expires. Health levels are critical, and again, the enemies will not drop anything. Alright, go ahead and take out the Imp the second it spawns in. Work on the Cacodemon. As well as a shotgun soldier up here. Watching the enemies that teleport in. Imp be gone. And keep it moving. Beware the Hell Knight creeping up from behind. As well as the Spectre that's now here. Siege him in the face. Get our ammo back. One enemy left. Here he comes. There he goes. Whew. Get one chance to survive a death blow and recover health. This resets on death. Let's go. Let's go ahead and move on. Now we just have to finish out the level. Get our ammo up, and let's go. I think it's about time we finally find the thing we've been chasing this entire level. What do you think? Well, that door's blocked. We can't go forward. So, where do we need to go? Back up the hole, I'm guessing. We can't get back up the hole. Green door. Here we go. Checkpoint reached.
Demonic presence at unsafe levels. Lockdown in effect.
Because of course it is. Where's it now? Well, there's the teleporter. Teleport, here we are. Get ready for chaos. Siege mode, go. Enemies, be gone. All of you. All of you. Thank you. Let's head on over here. Beat it, kid. Basically do a whole bunch of platforming while we're here. Let's exercise our rocket launcher. Beat it, guys. We got a job to do here. Definitely take advantage of all the different boosters that can get us some airtime away from them. Revenant decided to get in the mix just so he doesn't get forgotten about.
Demonic presence at unsafe levels. Lockdown in effect.
Do you think they're at unsafe levels? I'm thinking I'm looking at a lot of demons. A whole lot of demons. Okay, again, just bombard everything that exists. If it exists, we don't like it. Make it go away. And if you think you're getting pinned, just warp out of danger. Because these
Demonic
imps
presence
are
at unsafe levels. Lockdown in effect.
Also, don't forget we have the BFG. Okay, cause some chaos here. Bomb everything below. A few more times. Until I stop moving. Demon, you can go. Just said you can go, buddy, or Hell Knight will take you out. That works for us.
Demonic presence at unsafe levels. Lockdown in effect.
Do you think it's at unsafe levels? I'm thinking these are some enemies we don't want to be dealing with. Like Cyber Mancubus over there. Get the BFG. Get all of our ammo back, and let's keep it moving. Imp out of here.
Demonic presence eliminated. Lockdown disengaged.
And we didn't even need the quad damage. Although the speed boost will help us get all the items faster. That one's not as bad as long as you keep doing plenty of acrobatics, making full use of all the teleporters to warp around and confuse all the enemies. Okay, and when we're done with all that fun, let's proceed forward. And which way is the way out? We need this way.
You will need to rip out the Argent accumulator powering the Cyber Demon. Destabilizing the core will cause a rift that will send you back to hell. Once the Crucible is in your possession, we will pull you out.
Well, thanks for giving away who the boss is. Luckily, they give you pretty much everything you could ever need, including a Codex. And it's our Cyber Demon, what do you know? Let's get our ammo, let's get our big guns set up for this one. So, rocket launcher Gauss can. Let's go. There he is. Hey, buddy. You just wanted to get this fight going. I'm impressed. You finally have eyes now. Alright, lock on. Be aware that his attacks might be more accurate than the Revenant's, at least. But he also can zoom around the map. Well, with a few well-placed locked-on rockets, not too big of an issue yet. He gets much harder as it goes. So for now, just keep locking on those rockets. As well as grenades. Basically anything that explodes, throw it at him. because we really don't want to waste the Gauss rifle yet. But we're just gonna be over here. Don't mind us. You know, at least this time we can actually take hits from you and not die immediately like the old games. And let's go ahead and set the hologram just to draw his fire away from us as we continue to bombard him. Again, the first stage of this fight is pretty much a cakewalk. It's really when you get into a second stage it all heck breaks loose. Quite literally. But we'd prefer if you weren't shooting 1,000 rockets at us, as time slows down for some reason. There we go, and that should do it for stage 1. There's the accumulator, rip it out, and let's go. Straight to hell. Where he, of course, is going to get a strength boost. We're in his home turf now. Down, up, down. And BFG to the face. Right to the face. Go ahead, siege him while he's stunned. Before he can react too much. Again, wait for him to pull up the walls or stop him before he can. Down, up, down. Keep blasting as we move. Up, down, up. Siege to the face. Careful of the blast. And let's keep stunning him. Close range. Rockets to the ray. And lock on. Make him think twice about pinning us in with him. And just keep pelting him with rockets. Don't let him get away. Again, if he wants to lock us in the Thunderdome with him, we're perfectly fine with that. BFG. Siege. And just like that, glory kill the crap out of this guy. Cyber Demon out. Get all the goodies, the perk point. And just like that, we are back in hell. Cyber Demon's down. And we are done. What a map. I would love this so much more if it wasn't for being locked out of secrets and collectibles. Because the Cyber Demon fight is fun. It's nowhere near as hard as some of the Cyber Demon encounters in Doom Classic, Doom 2, Final Doom, all those. It's very doable. The ambushes are fun in this map, but my gosh, not being able to backtrack literally burned me up with this map. If it wasn't for that, this would be one of my favorite maps easily. But still, I'm holding on to Catangear Sanctum as my number 1. This is definitely up there though. So again, thanks for joining, and we will see you back next time for Map 10. Take care, everyone.